Wouldn't it be amazing if your company had the processes and systems in place to proactively employ people with convictions and even recognise when an applicant has a conviction to offer them a guaranteed interview? This can be said for any socially excluded group and projects with inclusion outcomes. It would be a relief for social impact leaders and contract managers alike if the talent attraction and HR teams were aware of the targets and their importance to aid with contract delivery and renewal, rather than these departments to be seen as a barrier when you want to get a great candidate into the role, but the computer says no. Which brings me on to common mistake number 4, treating criminal record recruitment as a side project or a pilot rather than business as usual. I get it. You've got outcomes and a limited pot of money. Perhaps you just need to employ so many people with criminal records on that local government contract that wants to see 2 full-time equivalents. Maybe the Ministry of Justice has just awarded you a £1.2 billion project to build a prison and wants to see 100 prison leavers within 6 weeks of release working for you. Obviously not on that very project due to vetting concerns. Hey, just a quick one. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video where I'll share a link to our most popular webinar, all about getting started in employing people with convictions, where we share our methodology, some great case studies and free resources for you to start benefiting from right away. Back to the video. This is why inclusive recruitment might be prompted by a project, but the systems and culture need to be in place long before the hires are required. We found the best way to do this is focus on the wider business benefits, particularly the departmental benefits above your required social inclusion or contract outcomes. Talent attraction, struggling to find people for their roles? 25% of the working age population has a conviction, and the most inclusive employers are getting access to the best talent in this cohort right now. HR, struggling with retention or re-advertising roles? People with convictions stick around at a rate 3 times greater than those without convictions. If you're watching this and you've made it this far, you are what we would call a social inclusion champion. I'm sorry to tell you this, but this project lives and dies with you. The only way to scale it up and make it bigger than you is to make it part of your organization's culture and make it business as usual. To do that, you need to link back to change some hearts and minds on what a person with a criminal record is. See mistake number 1. And then link their employment back to the business benefits, not your projects, not the individual, and not wider society. They're all nice incidentals to a risk-averse board looking to maximize profits, improve their retention, and maybe look good whilst doing it. The real key to turning from a side project or an inclusion project to business as usual is bringing the right people on board. If you want to benefit from the recruitment, retention and social impact that comes from employing people with convictions, join our upcoming free webinar, Getting Started in Employing with Conviction, where we cover the key benefits, our iceberg methodology and answer your questions live. You'll find the link below. With more employers than ever interested in this space, be sure to book in today to secure your seat and message me to let me know you'll be joining us. See you there.